And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the What's the Story channel, where we dive into the story behind the games that we play. As always, I am seeing everything for the first time. We are in the midst of the new patch, 11.2, Ghosts of Koresh, as part of the War Within expansion here in World of Warcraft. I am picking up immediately where we left off in our last video. We have just discovered that Xal'atath has been brought in by Locus Walker to assist in the potential destruction of Dimensius, who wishes to devour all things. Basically, he's the main bad guy from Doctor Strange, that movie, Dormammu, I think the character's name was. It's a world devourer that we need to stop. So we're continuing on with our with part 2 of our main quest line, and we're gonna get right to it, and we're gonna speak with Locus Walker. And
we forestall extinction.
Let's see. He's got new dialogue here. Let's see. I know what you think, Belthelian. Please understand that even the worst enemies sometimes must work together to defeat an even greater evil. I can't say that I like it, but there is no other way. If anyone knows how to defeat Dimensius and remove this threat from the world, it's her. Please trust me. I know what is at stake. Alright, so the new quest is what is left of home.
My past does not define me.
Alright. And he says, Dimensius threatens us once more. There is no one who knows his methods better than his former harbinger, Xal'atath. Let's see, I would not say we can trust her, but we can work with her. She fears the All-Devouring's wrath after her betrayal. We can't afford to turn away... Oh man, excuse me. We can't afford to turn away any potential ally. Think how many we will save from the Void Lord's hunger. Get your bearings in this city, get your bearings in this city. The four of us saved together. I will convince Alleria. So we're going to speak to citizens of Tazavesh and members of the Trust.
I could never ally with that monster.
Right.
Windrunner, Dimensius stirs. You must trust me. We have no better options.
Alright, and we have new dialogue with Xal'atath. So this is an additional conversation that we're gonna listen in on real quick.
What next? I cannot believe you would partner with her. She's trying to kill me. We've all tried to kill each other. Focus on the Void Lord, who will devour us all if he emerges.
You have every reason to hate her. For now, we need to work together.
Dimensius was smashed into as many shards as Koresh. But you've allowed the Shadow Guard to piece him back together. I should just end her! Why are you protecting her, Locus Walker?
It pains me to admit, but if we are to get you and the champion anywhere near Dimensius, then we need her expertise.
That means if you kill me, then you destroy Azeroth. That would be my next stop if I were a Void Lord.
I am not asking you to trust her. I'm asking you to trust me. Set aside your hunt, Windrunner. You will see why this is necessary.
Alright. Alright, so that's that. Alright, so we're gonna go talk to the innkeeper here in Tazavesh. Some Shadow Guard are still kind of meandering around here. Oh, no. I gotta go this way. I think we're probably gonna sell some of our junk here real quick before we continue on. I don't have a whole lot. But
any wares. May your feet find good trails.
Oh, I sold some other stuff that was in there. All right. I'm gonna try and outrun our bad guys. Oh, we have an. I see a quest. I see a quest in there. Of your time, I have a postal. It's a 2 haste. All right, this is a side quest chain, I think, actually. So you know what? I'm gonna hold off on that, and I'm gonna come back to that. We're gonna stick with our main quest line for now. Can we not come through here? Oh, nope. I was able to go through. Okay. Well, there's several things. Can I fly in Tazavesh? Yes, I can. Okay. We are in the inn. I love the fact that the inn. Oh, there's Omen. Okay. The inn of Tazavesh is called a Tazarest. It's so simple, so silly, but I love it. All right, so here's our innkeeper.
You have my attention.
All right, so welcome to my inn. Baor Cartel Ba is running the inn apparently. What do you have for sale? Just out of curiosity. Yeah, what is that? A exit phase diving. I got a feeling I'm gonna need that for whatever the reason may be, so I'm gonna pick one of those up just in case. It's only one little copper. Let's see. There's fermented warp stalker niblets, Reshii grain fluff, deep fried devourer legs. I like the sound of that one. Like frog legs. Let's see. Genuine Reshii honey. That sounds good. What's the food that I have on hand? Oh, I have meat potatoes. All right. And that's a food bonus too. Oh, and it's a 1 hour thing. Okay. I gotta remember to. Okay, and I have Saint's Delight for food right there. Okay. That's a 4.5. And these are 4.5s as well. All right. So I still got regular food I got to get through anyway. Okay.
Spend your time wisely.
All right. So registration. Let's start your registration. Please enter your name. So we hear Palthalion, a warrior. Azeroth's champion, Void's Bane. I'd rather stay anonymous. Illyria's lackey. Xal'atath's best friend. Locus Walker's newer apprentice. Double O champion. Double O champion. That's got to be an inside joke in the writers' room over at Blizzard. All right, so Azeroth's champion. That's me. State your business. Contributing to the war efforts, defeating the Shadow Guard, destroying Dimensius, looking for rare animals, looking for rare materials, supporting my ethereal friends. I was dragged into this mess again. The void is where the real power is. I am just following the elf, opening a happy scarf business. Yeah, we're here for the scarf business. I hear you ethereals that have floating heads and no necks need scarves. Oh my god. We're here to destroy Dimensius. All right. And done. Thank you for protecting the city. Because of you, we can continue the most important venture in Tazavesh commerce. Okay, I would like to use your services. Welcome to the inn. All right, nope, that's it.
We have worked too long to fail now.
Okie doke. And now we speak to... Oh, and this is the renowned quartermaster.
Wealth can solve any problem.
All right. Sirik. Oh, the hero of Tazavesh. You saved our city, so I will give you some advice free of charge. Just this once. Show me your wares. There we go. We got Consortium's chest guard. We got some recipes, it looks like. Let's see. What else we got? We got there's a 681 wrist. We got some T-Mog pieces. That is a ethereal augment rune for 100,000 gold. I can go without the runes. Thank you very much. And is that my mount for this faction? Yes, the Terror of the Wastes. And what does this mount look like? It's a reskin of a couple other things. Oh, that's like the. Oh, that's all very similar to the boss in the first raid, and at the end of the Dawnbreaker dungeon. That's a gnarly, nasty looking monster right there. That I will need to fly one day. So we will get to him eventually.
Your
Alright.
patronage is quite appreciated.
What awaits me out there in Karesh? Karesh is a dangerous place, fleshling. The wasteland is no place for the faint of heart. It is no place for even my people, and we no longer have hearts. The broken shards of our planet contain dangers in every corner. If you aren't careful, you will stumble into an ambush from deadly ethereals who have gone feral on our former home. Falling into their hands, that is a fate I would not wish on my worst business rival. Alright, so there's horrible dangers in Kasaveh, and anytime we go into a new zone, when aren't there horrible dangers that we have to thwart in one way or another? Alright, so...
May you succeed in your endeavors.
Alright, so I still have to talk to the Flight Master and listen to Illyria at the docks. Which I'm assuming is something... I'm assuming the docks are over here. Oh, this is the original entrance. Okay, so this is for anybody that wants to go back and run to the old school. Well, it's not too old school. It's just a couple of expansions ago. But anybody that may want to run the Kasaveh Mega Dungeon from Shadowlands can do so here. And all right, so there's Karesh right there, and there's our Flight Master. But let's talk with Illyria first.
Don't assume victory.
I had known Karesh had been destroyed, but it's something else to see it in front of me. Dimensius must pay for this. Well, stay a while and listen.
Know your target.
Karesh was always harsh and unforgiving. Using our Reshii ribbons, the oracles turned the merciless wastes into a garden.
Reshii ribbons?
Reshii ribbons.
Relics from old Karesh that were used by the rabble, as dangerous as they are powerful.
That is the faction that Locus Walker was part of once
So
upon a time.
powerful that I betrayed the All-Devouring. I thought the ribbons would deliver me from his service.
You were here before. Is this all you're doing?
I was merely the harbinger to Dimensius. I did not destroy this world.
So she was the harbinger for the big old baddie. And we'll find out soon enough, alright. But, alright, on to the next part here. We'll speak with our Flight Master.
You had my attention.
And it's Ven'ari is this one's name. That's a fun one. Ven'ari. Very whimsical names of the brokers, always. Thank you for saving our city, Pelthalion. We must keep Kasaveh alive if we are to have the slimmest hope of restoring our world. What waits for me out there? Our world is a shattered husk. Brave Reshii make the trip over to salvage what we can, but we all know that the problem we face is an impossible incline. Alright, so that's our first... That's our first flight spot.
Shadow God dogs will not deter.
Alright, now we talk with Locus Walker again.
Our fight continues.
This is what we are fighting for, Pelthalion. We can only save fragments of Karesh, but we can prevent other worlds from sharing our dreadful fate. Indeed. Alright.
We do what we must.
There's a small... Alright, so the next quest from Locus Walker is moving the pawns. And he says there is a small island to the northeast of here called Overlook Zoshul. My scouts have been searching for a way into Manaforge Omega, where we must stop the return of the All-Devouring. If we are fortunate, the scouts have already found a safe pathway inside. So we're going to meet the Locus Walker at Overlook Zoshul.
Survival is our utmost priority. The Trust sent scouts to observe the Shadow Guard's Manaforge. Come along, champion.
So is this a...
Yes, can I
We're
help
flying
you?
there? No. Oh no, we
That
are...
remains much.
No, we're gonna fly. This is the remains of Karesh, which Dimensius utterly destroyed. It's like the remains of Fantasia after the Nothing destroyed it. Oh! Archival Assault. We've got a new delve there. Alright. Oh, there's two new delves. There's one, the Void Razor Sanctuary. There's one inside Tasavesh as well. Alright. Here we are.
I can feel a presence. It's growing.
Meet Dimensius. His power is so great that no mortal can approach without being destroyed.
So we're going to need to probably come up with something in the upcoming chapters that saves us from getting immediately one-shotted by Dimensius, apparently. Alright, I hope my scouts have found a way to safely enter the Manaforge.
My past does
Right.
not define me.
And the new quest! Yes, the new quest from Locus Walker is Dead Silence. And he says, Dimensius' power is so great that even shattered, his aura radiates a power debilitating to mortal life. It is why the Reshii were changed to beings of energy. It was... Oh! Aha! So that's how the ethereals and the brokers have that kind of energy form about them. Alright. Alright, a little explanation in lore. I always appreciate that when we get some little backtrack. Anytime we get to explain why something is, that's always a big plus for me. I had hoped let's see, it was the only way he could survive his presence. So they changed to energy so they could live. Alright. I had hoped my scouts could find a path that was safe for you and your compatriots to enter the Manaforge. Razida, Losha, and Yanal should have met us by now. Find them for me. Their information is vital to our defense against the All-Devouring. So we're going to go find the scouts and get a head for our trouble.
Valeria and the champion need to enter the Manaforge if we are to destroy the All-Devouring. It is dangerous. My scouts search for a means to get you and your allies inside.
Alright, so we have... Oh, hold on a second. Got some more. Oh, do we have... Oh, we have a new ore to mine. It's something called Desolate. Inscrutable ore. And the inscrutable ore gives us a quest called Swap Meet. And it says, the mysterious mineral thrums in your hand. Someone in Tasavesh will find a use for this. Look around at the Veiled Market for an interested party. So bring your discovery to Omayu, say in Tasavesh. Very well. Oh, we haven't... Oh, nope. Thought I was going to get another one. Alright. There is... Oh, there's Scout Lomayo. This is Losha. And he's dead. The ethereal's wrappings have traces of void energy swirling around them. A quick search reveals a hidden rift pocket. Its contents gone. So he was mugged and killed. All right. Oh, what do we got? Oh, that's the staple. That's just the staple master. Okay. Oh, and we got another one that's been killed, I think, in all. This ethereal's wrappings are enveloped by swirls of void energy, just like the last one, of course. The rift wrappings point to the possibility that this was caused by a sharp blade. There is no sign of a fight. They might have been surprised by attack. Ah, so we got a rogue. We got an evil Shadow Guard rogue that is taking out members of our team. Oh, hello. But Rosita is supposed to... Oh, so the scout was the one that was doing it. He's a double agent. Yeah, the shadow. Okay, so we're going to have to take him out. All right. There we go. My life for Dimensius. Alright. Oh, you know, before I forget, let's go ahead and...
Let us exchange words.
There we go. Overlook Xal'atath. Now we have our...
Dimensius must not be allowed to return.
Our newest flight path. Alright, and...
Dimensius
Back to Locus Walker. Rosita was a Shadow Guard agent. I've trusted her for thousands of years. How did they break her loyalty? If she could be turned, then any of the Trust's agents could as well. It's vital that we get the information about their base, and we can only rely upon the four of us to do so. All right.
Survival is our utmost priority.
Put that up there for now. All right, and new quest from Locus Walker is the Reshii ribbon, which we touched on earlier. All right, so during the Devouring War, I witnessed the horrific results of the All-Devouring's presence. A mortal being cannot approach him at the Manaforge. He is the entropy of the end, and you are just flesh. Xal'atath knows rituals from across the great dark beyond. With the power of the Reshii ribbons, she was able to transform the Koreshis so they could withstand Dimensius. Ah, so Xal'atath is the one that all those millennia ago turned them into beings that could withstand being around Dimensius to prevent themselves from being just evaporated altogether. All right. So, Illyria will not like this plan. You must convince her. So, we're going to convince Illyria to let Xal'atath perform the ritual of transformation on you. Alright.
We cannot delay. Champion, grab hold of my Reshii ribbon. Xal'atath will transmute you into energy as she did the Koreshi.
Alright.
This is madness! Don't let that monster touch you!
Alright.
Danger lurks.
So first of all, here's an extra piece of. I think this dialogue might be new. Now that I am learning that somehow Xal'atath had a hand in transmuting the ethereals into what they are today, how did that work for them? They have lost everything. How can Locus Walker even look at her? I don't know what to think about the Reshii ribbons either. They sound like dangerous artifacts. What else can they do? What else can Xal'atath do with them? What if they are really that powerful? Shouldn't we protect them from her? Alright, so let's get the extra piece of dialogue first.
Stay alert.
After. There we go.
Know your target.
You were the one that transformed the ethereals and brokers. I was told it was the energies of the void.
The void doesn't transform. It consumes. My skill and the power of the Reshii ribbons were required to change the Koreshi.
The Revel worked in secret, ensuring our people could survive Dimensius's energies and the inevitable destruction of Karesh.
You didn't tell your people the truth. To this day, they think it was Dimensius who changed them.
Okay.
The Void feeds on conflict and panic. Had these Ravel villains told the people how they intended to save them, it only would have empowered Dimensius.
That's not how I would have put it, but she is right that there was neither time nor trust. We had a difficult choice to make.
Yeah, so in order for the race to survive, they had to become beings of energy. All right. Okay, so now we do the quest portion. What if this is the only way? Are you sure, Pelthalion? This is madness. You and I, we have no idea what she can do with that ribbon. How do I know it will even work? What if it only works on the Ethereal's previous form? How do I know you will come back? What if you are hurt or worse? All we have is Xal'atath's word for it, which is worth nothing to me. The only lead I have is Locus Walker and his words that are becoming hollow. I don't know if I can trust him either. You are the only one I can still trust. I understand the risk.
Do it, champion.
Alright.
I will make sure she restores you.
Alright.
With only one ribbon, the transformation is singular and temporary. Your assurance is unnecessary.
Alright. Locus Walker's...
Hello, my champion.
Alright, I got the ribbon. And now we talk to
Sharp
Xal'atath.
as a blade, aren't you?
Even in his weakened state, Dimensius' power is overwhelming. We must work fast. Alright.
We will survive.
She agreed. Illyria listens to you, my champion. You are indeed our savior.
With my help, victory awaits.
Where the void gathers. Alright. With Locus Walker's Reshii ribbon, I can transmute your flesh to energy. It won't hurt much. You will have the ability to travel within Dimensius' aura without being destroyed. There you can search for a path into the Manaforge. You will travel in untethered space as a creature of energy, ignored by the Shadow Guard. Their void beasts, however, stay well away or be devoured. Alright, so we gotta avoid the beasts as we're exploring into the Manaforge. Talk to me when you're ready. Time is of the essence. So we're gonna search Shadow Point in untethered space with Xal'atath's help. Alright?
Keep your enemies close.
Alright. I'm watching you, Xal'atath. Perform your ritual, but nothing else.
I will do as I promise.
Oh, yeah. So now... Yes. Check that out. That's cool. It looked like a... looked like an alien from a sci-fi movie.
You are
That's
now
fun.
like the Ethereals and Brokers were. An untethered soul composed of energy.
Alright, so we are in Shadow Point right now, which is the highest northern section. And we gotta avoid these guys that are able to see through you. Kind of the guard stalkers of sorts. Not guards. What am I saying? So examine. Xal'atath reaches through to see the truth.
This conduit connects to the garrison. We should check for entry closer to the Manaforge. These pipes aren't just carrying energy, but untethered souls too. The Shadow Guard is manufacturing an army.
What do we got over here? Is this something that we can... Is there something I can see here? No. Oh, look at that. Oh, here we go. From Vengeance to Void. Secrets of the Koresh. Discover the following lore objects in Reshii. Alright. From Vengeance to Void by Omuka. We view our inner self as static and unchanging. Who are we at our core is who we always were, and who we will always be. In some ways, this is a necessary survival trait. We must contend with unfathomable loss of our world, our culture, and even the very substance of our bodies. Many Koreshi feel that if we lose our hold of a rigid definition of self, our bindings will fall away, and we will disappear into untethered space. But it is a lie. We do change. How can we not? The circumstances of our existence have been radically altered, and we have been thrust into a cosmic existence where our day-to-day survival spans worlds, where we conduct trade and relations with beings of cosmic light, and must contend with creatures of great evil and darkness. We have changed. We are as mutable in our outlook as we are in the energy that tethers to our souls. All of this brings us to the topic of Nexus King Xal'atath, the king in exile, the king of the hunt, ruler of the Ethereum. He whose vengeance against Dimensius was so great it frightened us, the very same leader whose crimes were as revealed, were as was revealed in the exposed ledger to become void. He was not merely an agent of the void, but the one who led so many to its clutches. How many this same warrior who hunted the fragments of the all-devouring across the cosmos could also be the one who founded the Shadow Guard in secret? How could the man who came to embody our righteous fury against the injustice of Dimensius also be the man that turned our survivors into servants of the all-devouring? Alright, 2 more pages. Crying out loud. When did he change his allegiance? What cosmic madness so affected him? This is all backstory, obviously, for Lord Saladar. What's the guy's name? Lord Saladar? Yeah, King Saladar. Alright. Alright. Little backstory for that character, who I think is a boss that we have to fight in the raid. Let's see. Okay, these are the wrong... I'm sorry. Let me start that again. When did he change his allegiance? What cosmic madness so afflicted him that we were unable to see his descent into villainy? These are the wrong questions. We should instead look inward at our worldviews that blinded us to the signs of what he was doing, or deaf to the warnings that others shouted about this man. A man that was widely considered a strong leader and one who would punish our enemies for us. In retrospect, his descent was all too clear and had been for years. We are just unwilling to acknowledge that change as something that can affect an ethereal, as if our wraps that tether our soul is to this reality resist the passage of time or the effects of casualty. There is another interpretation, a darker one. Perhaps the ethics and morals that define the self are stronger than I lay out. We are a resilient people. We might change how we react to the changing situations of our lives, especially as we are thrust into the unknown. But the core of who we are, our ethics and values, do not change. The nature of our souls are tethered and immovable. If that is the case, Xal'atath must have fallen to the void long before the all-devouring arrived, and we enabled this monster to lead us through the events that would define our people. We have all become the void. Ah, yes, so as it turns out, Xal'atath was I guess perhaps a servant of Dimensius who brought him to Koresh in the first place. So he was the one responsible for the destruction of Koresh. Alright. Well, that's a little backstory for that character. Alright, now we know what the story is with King Xal'atath. Alright. Moving right along. Back to the story.
All pathways to the Manaforge pass through the aura of Dimensius. Only a being composed of energy would survive. We will need more than Locus Walker's ribbon. With only one ribbon, the transformation fades and you are beset by the power of Dimensius. Do not fret, my champion. I'll save you.
Alright. So, she brings us back. Okay. And there was a quest in that area too, so we're going to have to get back to that. Oh, really quick. While it's there, while I see it, gotta get to that ore. Oh, where's? Oh, it's up on the higher ledge. At least I think it is. Oh, there's a new herb there called Phantom Bloom, so that's gonna be something to harvest on my herbalism characters.
If it isn't my favorite mortal.
I'm Xal'atath's favorite mortal now. Alright, so what have we got?
We're in this together.
She says, through this you have learned what I already knew. Dimensius is a terrible threat. We must work together, Pathalian, if we are to survive.
You would never reach Dimensius without the Reshii ribbons and my help.
Alright.
We forestall extinction.
New quest from Locus Walker is Ecodome Primus. And he says, Xal'atath is correct. We need more than my one Reshii ribbon to get a force to Dimensius. There is an Echo Dome south of here. The founder of the trust is there, overseeing its operation. She acquired the domes from the consortium. She claims they will be the key to restoring Koresh. I'm skeptical anything will be safe now that Dimensius stirs. She was a member of the Ravel and possesses a Reshii ribbon. Surely she would lend it to me. Alright, so we're going to meet Locus Walker at the Ecodome Primus, and we'll get and we'll have another little piece right there. Alright.
My past doesn't...
Why did you even help the Ravel in the first place, Xal'atath?
The same reason I'm helping you. The promise of an end to the all-devouring.
Alright. So there's the Ecodome. I can see it in the distance there. Oh, hold on a second. Getting that ore. I always, whenever I have the opportunity to do so, snag that ore. Nope. Shwink, into the dome we go.
I asked for your help, Locus Walker.
Oh, it's Ven'ari!
Instead, you've brought the Harbinger to my dome.
Our fight continues.
Alright, so the Shadow Guard attack to the Ecodome. They must covet the vast stores of energy needed to shield the delicate biomes? Biomes or biomes? The delicate biomes from the Void of Koresh. Alright.
Survival is our utmost priority.
That we're gonna sell because we already have we got our super belt. So that's we won't be replacing that anytime soon. Alright.
Put your hopes in the trust.
And then we have a new quest from Ven'ari called System Restart, and she says, my Reshii ribbon is all that is keeping this dome and its systems from collapsing. This eco-dome took too much of my fortune to build just for the Shadow Guard to destroy it. They have sabotaged many of our control consoles, risking a complete ecological collapse. Find Engineer Omluf and help him restart our environmental support system while I monitor the rest of the facility. Alright, so we're going to go help Engineer Omluf in the Echo Dome.
The only thing holding everything together is my Reshii ribbon. I spent my fortune to acquire these eco-domes. I won't let them collapse.
And we have an additional...
Traveler,
Oh,
stabilize the dome. The rest of you, secure this area. The Shadow Guard are everywhere.
alright. And Xal'atath has an extra little piece of dialogue for us. Hundreds of thousands of years, and Ven'ari is still as suspicious as ever. How nostalgic. And she chuckles to herself. We must convince her to contribute to the greater good, my champion.
I thought you were just going to consult the Harbinger. Not bring her along.
I insisted. Last time, the Ravel was unable to complete the straightforward task it was given. I need to look after my interests. I need to know that we will bring an end to Dimensius.
Is that so? Then if you insist on being part of this venture, I'm going to put you to work. Don't just float around making sassy remarks. Make yourself useful and kill some Shadow Guards.
Do you really trust her?
I trust her to do whatever she needs to survive. We share a purpose. To kill the all-devouring.
Really on
That
our
may
side, go
change
kill the Shadow Guard.
Once Dimensius is dead.
And then all of a
Don't
sudden...
just stand there scowling at each other. Get to work.
Yes,
My dome is in crisis.
yes, Ven'ari will help. Damage, there's no stopping the Shadow Guard. This reminds me, this whole storyline right now reminds me, it reminds me of a Simpsons episode, actually. The Pin Pals, where Mr. Burns goes to Homer's bowling alley to chastise him for taking company money to start a bowling team, and instead he has a change of heart to join the team. And then after they win the trophy at the end of the episode, he has a change of heart and immediately goes back to being bad and says, well, this is my trophy now. And he immediately goes back to being a bad guy. When the whole episode, he's suddenly on Homer and Homer's friend's side. And then he goes right back to being old dastardly Mr. Burns. And this is probably what this whole thing is going to be in this one. Right up until the end of the raid, I'm sure. We will defeat Dimensius, and as soon as Dimensius is dead, then Xal'atath will take the Dark Heart back and go back to her evil plan, I'm sure. But I digress. Let's go ahead and get to this quest. Alright, we're going to Engineer Omluf. Casually ride my my lightsaber over to her. Alright, there we go.
What's gone wrong?
Alright. You shouldn't be here, stranger. Ven'ari sent me to help you.
Quickly, Mortal, before we lose environmental support. Activate the rods.
The rods of parameters used.
Good. Now get the next rod.
Alright.
The rod cracked. Get me a new one. Go!
Alright, it's back over here, I guess. Alright, it's that little section over there. And is that it? Yes. A rod of analysis. Oh, hell. Place that in.
Structural integrity acceptable. We might survive this. Next rod.
Oh, come on. Okay. All right. So the next row is over here. All right.
Did it work? Yes.
Yes, it did.
System stable. Tell Ven'ari we won't explode.
I need a target.
Well, that's a good thing. Always good to know that we're not going to explode. Shoot.
Energy control systems may be stabilized, but the biomes will still crash without my ribbon.
Alright, this ecodome will fall if the environmental systems support stops, so we have to stabilize it.
I must protect my investment.
Environmental support may be back up and running, but don't get complacent. That was merely the first of the many problems plaguing this ecodome.
Our work has just begun.
And Ven'ari has 2 new quests for us. She also says, lending is not something I do without something in return, and especially for something as powerful as a Reshii ribbon, you'll have to work for it. My ecodome needs all the help I can coerce from my friends. Alright, quest number 1 from her is Damage Report 101.
What is more valuable than home?
And she says, just like Engineer Omluf, I have hired more well-regarded, highly trained, expensive management consultants from Cartel Om. 2 of them have not reported in. Are they dead or just distracted again? Find botanist Omnitar and shield technician Omdur. Get their damage reports. I need to know if the attack caused any lasting damage to my dome. Alright, so we're gonna find the 2 ohms. Get them to report in. And the second quest is eco-stabilizing. And Ven'ari says, the Shadow Guard attack caused chaos and disarray in this dome. Several control consoles have powered down, and my consultants are stretched thin, reviving their assigned biomes and systems. This is where you come in, Betharian. It's an easy but critical job. Find the disabled consoles, make sure they restart. Alright, so we're gonna go fix the consoles, alright? Or activate the consoles, rather.
Dangling your ribbon in front of us so we do your dirty work. You haven't changed, Ven'ari.
I give the traveler the ribbon when it's not the only thing keeping the biomes in this dome alive.
Alright, well, hold on a sec. First and foremost... Yeah, get that over. Alright, so... Here is the Omnitar.
Well, can solve any problem.
What a mess. The ecodome's containment system went down for a brief moment and several void creepers took advantage of it. Will you help me get rid of them?
May you succeed in your endeavors.
And, so void creepers dealt with. Alright. This is easy. Yawn. Easy. Alright. Alright. Oh, hold on a second. Can I turn that in? Alright.
At last, we return to
Thank you, stranger. What brought you to me? Ven'ari is asking for your reports. Oh, yes, of course. Biochemical reports. Detailing every plant seed and count of every item and their progress within the ecodome. Yes, of course. We have lost a small number of plants, but luckily these were not rare and will replenish with time. I wish to see Koresh bloom, or at least have the ecodomes reminding us of a long time ago where everything was better. A time before the Void Lord, before the Harbinger, before our world shattered and our lives collapsed. Alas, I shouldn't bother you with such things. Tell Ven'ari that I have it all under control. Let's see.
Always a pleasure.
Alright, here's one of our consoles. This control console was tampered with. It looks like all the activation rungs are in place, but something is bugging the system. There's a small shadow guard device attached to the side. This little thing right here. Alright, so we're going to remove that little thing. Oh, and there's a bug in it. Alright. Alright, well, hopefully that fixed it. Oh, come on. Oh, we have a piece of lore. We got a piece of lore. Fantastic. All right, and this is the Geologist Field Journal. All right, so maybe we'll learn a little something more about the biodome here. All right, how many pages is this? This is 5 pages. All right. Well, I'm going to read this as quickly as I can. If you guys aren't interested in this part, feel free to fast forward past it. All right, so the Geologist Field Journal. Day 15. Cartel Zoe is taking their time certifying zones as secure. It has been half a month, and they only just certified one island Tazavesh landed upon as safe for exploration. The biologists are furious. I've been rappelling into the central canal to get some samples, despite Constable Xal'atath's warning. Let's see how the rocks on the periphery compare. Rock number 283. Color, iridescent bronze with streaks of teal and violets. Texture, glassy rind of crystalline core. Vinograd's quartz. All right, and they're just describing the rock, basically. Let's see. Zones with dimensional planes. Let's see. Altered by Tazavesh's dimensional transit. Exposure to Shadowlands energies and interdimensional flux have induced partial melting and resolidification. Animal contamination evident. Further study required. Alright, so intermittent flight attitude. Okay, so exposure to Shadowlands energies and the interdimensional flux. Alright, so anything in the biodome that gets close to the land of death will melt it, basically. I think that's what that basically means. Alright. Alright, day 37, location Koresh, Nakator fragment, Ecodome Primus. Alright, so weather non-atmospheric, mood, let's see, mood cautionally then. I'm looking to see if there's anything worthwhile here that's worth talking about. Shadow Guard Scouts, let's see, document and compare rhyolite samples from 3 distinct Koresh environments exposed to the void. Simulated pre-devouring expansion. Alright, Primus and Metamorphic Void Storms. Let's see. Sorting well sorted. Void of alien origin. Likely pre-devouring. Iridescence may be due to thin film interference from void exposure. It is of great significance how quickly the void exposure is reduced underneath Primus's sun lamps. We begin to see immediate bleaching of color to a more natural brown. Under technomancy scans using 2 rods of seeing, I have seen a 90% decrease in void energy contained in the sample. Astounding. Note for later experimentation, the void corruption was always present, while we found great gains in Primus's design in shielding further corruption. For cleansing the majority of the corruption, the purification systems were never able to completely remove the corruption from any of the samples. Compare notes with botanist Omnitar and see if they have reached similar conclusions. Alright, day 63. Avoid fused glass. Deep blue to black. Let's see. Potential use as a void energy indicator. The glass has terrible beauty about it. It scrapes other samples. I can hear a keening whisper. I swear there is a voice behind it that is almost intelligible. Aha! So void fused glass. This could be something important. Void fused glass. If you scrape or tap it or make any maybe physical contact with it, you can hear something. So perhaps these are prisons. Or homes of unusual beings that we have yet to encounter. Day 80. I've shared my findings with the founder. No matter how no matter the amount of energy we run through the ecodome filters, the rocks will never be free of corruption. Botany and biology teams have reached the same conclusions. This is beyond us. We thought the founder would be furious, but instead she chuckled. She made some remark about the Ecodome Eldani. I'm going to resume that is the top secret location the Trust has set up. I know there is some Ecodome higher up on the Trust's priority than Primus, but I'm still in the dark as to what breakthrough they may have found. I am excited and eager to see what it is though. If only to clean all these rocks I've been collecting. Rocks deserve to be freed of the void. All right, so there's something going on with some of the ore samples and rocks around here, and we're gonna find out what that is in the coming chapters, I assume. And we have another random thing over here that's going to be another side quest chain, I'm sure. All right, this control console shows high pressure buildup. You can hear a rattle coming from the panel. Sometimes applying force is the best solution. Hit it with a hammer. Yep, and we got. Oh, it's a shadow guard. All right, we're gonna take you out in a heartbeat. For the old Ven'ari. All right. Nope. Ah, darn it. And where is this? Oh, we got another. Okay, we gotta fix this. We gotta fix this console right here. MyoD28 stabilized. All right. All right. So that's one down. Oh! Skywriting! Skywriting! Where's my skywriting? Where are you? I heard the ding. I heard that ding. Where are you? Oh, you were around here somewhere. Come on, you little bugger. Where are you? Where's that skywriting glyph? Where are you? Where are you, you little bugger? Ah, son of a gun. I don't see him. I don't see it anywhere. Ah, crying out loud. I'm gonna have to come back for it. I don't see it. I'm gonna have to come back for it. Oh, come on. Crying out loud. Alright. Oh, there we are. Okay. Alright, here's what I'm doing. Who are you? What are you doing in here? I don't have time to chat with a fishling unless you came here to tell me it's time for a break. Ven'ari wanted me to make sure you were still alive. I am alive, yes. I have been trying to collect these void spores ever since the attack. I am tired. Maybe you can take over for a bit. So, alright, so we're going to collect some void spores, eh?
The trust will save us.
Alright. Alright, something fairly easy. Oh, I can't go. That's odd. Alright. I got both of them. Good. Alright. Nope. And one more. And that does it. Alright. Easy as pie.
At last, we return to Karesh.
Hi. Here. Thank you for your help. I can take it from here. Is there anything else needed? Alright, Ven'ari is asking for your reports. Ah, I see. Tell Ven'ari that the shield integrity is in good shape. Luck was on our side this time, as the Shadow Guard attack was focused on control consoles rather than the Ecodome itself. I will keep surveying everything, enhancing some key locations with arcane energy before moving back to the usual maintenance routine.
Your patronage is quite appreciated.
The systems may be stabilized, but the Shadow Guard continue to raid the Ecodome for its energy.
Alright. So, go Have to. Okay, yeah, we read that already. All right, so
What is more valuable than home?
I hire the best. I am sure Omnitar and Omdar have the information I need, which I
I
have.
must
There you go.
protect my investment.
Are they alive? Good. Next time they forget to check in, they won't be. Ven'ari smirks through the reports. Skims through the reports, rather. It looks like there was minimal damage, if any at all, to most of the facility. The Shadowguard saboteurs were focused on rerouting our energy reserves to the outer conduits. They have ignored the environmental and secondary systems.
What is more valuable than home?
And for the second one, for eco-stabilizing, good work, Battalion. The interior of the dome is stabilized. All the eco-dome systems are functioning. My investment in the eco-domes shall continue to pay dividends, unless the Shadowguard attack again.
My fortune
Alright.
for the world that was.
And we have 2 new quests, and they are, This is Our Dome from Ven'ari, and she says, we may have driven the saboteurs out of the dome and repaired its systems, but that doesn't mean the Shadow Guard is done with my domes. They're still hiding at the perimeter, trying to find a way to harvest the vast amounts of expensive energy needed to power the Eco-Dome. I need you to fight them off, then maybe this attack will truly end. Alright, we're going to kill the Shadow Guard around the Eco-Dome.
I must
Alright.
protect my investment.
Simple enough. And Xal'atath has a new quest for us called Void Alliance. And she says, we can't have you patrolling the perimeter of this dome, like the city watch fighting attackers. In perpetuity, we need a permanent solution so we can continue with our noble quest. Take these crystals. They've been attuned to the Eco-Dome's defense magics. Just place them near strategic parts of the perimeter to strengthen the magical defenses. What? This time it's no trick if the dome explodes? I'll never get to destroy Dimensius. Alright, so we're going to place 4 of Xal'atath's defenses around Eco-Dome Primus.
With my help, victory awaits.
Alright, let's get moving. Hopefully this shouldn't take too long. I see our first one already.
Some time alone to get things done. I adore watching you work. Valeria has been quiet. I think she's still angry at me about Dalaran.
Well, yeah, you destroyed it, you bitch.
There aren't many who Valeria trusts, aside from Locus Walker. A foolish exception to a wise rule. First, let's destroy the All-Devouring. Then, we see what becomes of our partnership.
Oops. There's just kind of scouts in the area, I'm sure, that we just need to take out. Alright, so that's one. Now we just need to kind of peruse around here a little bit until we finally found it. Alright. Oh, there we go. There's one. Alright, that's 4. Alright, 3 to go. Nope, there we go, there's one. And got Some more. How many? I got 2 to go? Yeah, 2 to go. Oh, there we go. There's one. Oh, and then 2. Oh, and another one snuck up on me. All right. All right, well, I'll just take you all on. You're nothing. You're nothing to me. There we go. All right, let's grab that ore over there. All right. Easy as pie.
Everything I've done has been for Koresh.
This will buy us enough time to secure the dome.
Our work has just begun.
And Xal'atath says, there, that should secure this dome, but will Ven'ari make us float through any more hoops? Float through. Instead of jump through any more hoops, float through any more hoops. Nice.
I will do as I promised.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Oof. Long quest chain. Alright. My defenses will kill the Shadow Guard who may threaten our little agreement with our dear Ven'ari. I do doing Ven'ari's accent as Xal'atath. Alright. So she's got 2 new quests for us. Killing is what you're best at, isn't it? Yes. Yep, that's one of the things I'm best at. Alright, her dark side is number 1.
Together.
An ethereal army runs on its energy siphons. Interrupt the flow of energy by destroying their siphon tower, and the army will pull back. It's one of their weaknesses as minions. Normally, I wouldn't share the secrets of their defeat, but they betrayed me and will forever live with the consequences. The siphon has a control console that can be overloaded to collapse the system. It will be shielded by a void barrier. Alaria can remove it for you. So destroy the ethereal siphon in the serrated peaks. Alright?
I will do as I promised.
And the other quest from Xal'atath is Divide and Conquer. And she says, of all the assets on the field of battle, the troops are the most expendable. I've sent enough to their destruction to know this as a fact. If we are to safeguard this dome for Ven'ari and get... Oh, man. If we are to safeguard this dome for Ven'ari and get her Reshii ribbon, we should destroy their cannons. Those cannons are easily worth the lives of all their soldiers. Destroy them, and their commanders will sound the retreat. Most field commanders would never admit this, as it's bad for morale, but you seem like it's the type that can handle uncomfortable truth. Alright, so destroy 3 cannons, basically.
With my help, victory awaits.
And the new quest from Ven'ari is Countermeasures, and she says, now I can do the voice, I cannot relinquish my Reshii ribbon just yet, Battalion. Not while the Shadow Guard assaults my eco-dome from their camp in serrated peaks. Take the fight to them. If you decimate their forces, they will stop this assault. Bring Locus Walker's apprentice, Illyria. She looks like she knows how to handle herself in a fight. She also keeps staring daggers at the Harbinger, and I don't have time to play peacemaker between those two. So we're going to kill 12 Shadow Guard forces in the serrated peaks. Alright, so we're going to...
destroy the Shadow Guard
Yes.
camp, and I'll give my Reshii ribbon to the cause.
Alright, so we're going to take out the Shadow
I'll
Guard.
go with the champion.
And that
Meet
should do
me
it.
at the camp.
There's that ding again. I hear it, but I don't see where it is, man. Yeah, oh, there we go. Just really quick, out of curiosity, is this a...
So this is what has become of Koresh.
Alright, no, that's just an extra. That's a side quest chain. We'll get to those. We will get to those soon enough.
I can sense Xal'atath buzzing about you. Don't listen to her lies. I can sense Xal'atath buzzing about you. Don't listen to her lies. I don't know who to trust anymore, but we can't lose track of Xal'atath. Stay with her. Let her think you are her champion.
There we go. There's one siphon barrier down. Overload.
We are in danger.
Oh, come on, stay. Come on, come on, Illyria, stay still. I need you closer to me.
You're
There we go.
fine.
All right, I feel like there is something Locus Walker and Ven'ari are keeping from me. Some secret during the Devouring War that they don't want me to know. Xal'atath is putting on this doubt to manipulate me. Let's defend the Shadow Guard, and then we can uncover the truth.
The Shadow God
Right.
will not prevail. I'm not the one lying to you about what happened to Koresh.
We're getting a whole bunch of these guys all at once here, huh? All right. Ah, come on, lag. Come on, lag. Alright, now we got one of these.
The world breaking apart shattered Dimensius. He wouldn't do that to himself.
Aha! So the world breaking is what destroyed him. He didn't. Okay. Oh! Another ding. Ah! This time I see it. This time I see it, baby. Bam. Nice. Got it.
Who controlled the Reshii ribbon? Who wanted the Void Lord destroyed?
What are you saying? And enough of your whispers. Who can we trust?
Alright, turn and divide and conquer. Without their cannons, the Shadow Guard's attacks on the Eco Dome are doomed to failure. Ven'ari won't have a need for her Reshii ribbon. I'm more and more unsettled by this plan of ours, though. The secrets, this alliance with Xal'atath, I fear Locus Walker made a mistake thousands of years ago, and we cannot escape that accidental mistake. Oh, come on.
May your aim never falter.
Okay, there we go. Alright. A little more ore down here. There it is. There you are. Come on. There we go. Alright. Alright. 3 more Shadow Guard and we'll be all good. Ah! Here we go. Here's 2 of them right here. 3 of them right here. Fantastic. Alright. Get them all taken care of. Alright, bada bing, that does it. Got them all.
What is Xal'atath
Alright, good job. That'll satisfy Ven'ari. Alright.
Find the path to victory.
And our new quest, possibly our last one for this chapter. This has been a long video, so hopefully this will be our last one. Alright, to purchase safety. Alright, okay. I need to focus on the mission, regardless of my doubts about our companions. The Shadow Guard are a scourge. We should slay their Shadow Captain so they cannot easily return to Ecodome Primus. Ven'ari could lend her Reshii ribbon to our cause, and we would discover if my trust in Locus Walker was well placed. I will not let my doubts stay my bow on the battlefield, Athalion. You can trust me to hunt these followers of Dimensius. We're gonna kill Shadow Captain Lakish, or Lakish. A powerful ethereal that shouldn't be underestimated. Alright.
We hunt the truth.
Well, let's get to it. Take out our little mini baddie here. Crying out loud. There we go. Starting to get some lag. And we got several people that are waiting for him to respawn, it looks like. Unless they just took him out, and that's him right there. Oh no, that's just a regular thing, or just a regular beast of the area. All right. Oh, this guy's tough. Alright. Alright. A little bit of a tougher fight than the previous ones. Alright. We almost got him. You're going down the quiche. Got him. Alright. And we're meeting up with Xal'atath here in the peaks. Okay.
What next?
With that necessary violence taken care of, the 3 of us can talk. You are correct, Illyria. Great secrets have been kept from you. Secrets that were not mine to reveal, but should have been revealed to you years ago.
Keep your enemies
All right.
close.
And a new quest from Xal'atath is unwrapped and unraveled. Seeing you 2 on the battlefield was beautiful. It really is wonderful watching you work. If only your so-called friends had trusted you with the truth of their actions so long ago. Locus Walker hasn't tried to deceive you with his actions in the present, though his actions in the past that led us to this point, he has been less than forthcoming about. In all good conscience, I cannot continue hiding the truth from you or Illyria. Find Illyria before she confronts Locus Walker. Alright?
We will survive. The All-Devouring didn't destroy the world. The Ravel destroyed Koresh to kill Dimensius.
No. No, they couldn't have. You are lying.
Ask them.
All right.
I deserve the truth, Locus Walker.
Don't assume victory.
Oh, we're gonna have a movie. Fantastic. All right, Locus Walker. Could he have? Illyria shakes her head. Are you all right, Illyria? All right. Well,
At least
let's see what we got. Okay.
Xal'atath claims the Ravel destroyed Koresh. Is she lying? Or are you?
Windrunner. The Ravel knew our world would be devoured. The Harbinger promised a means to spare us. There was no saving our world. Why not use it as a weapon?
You doomed your people. At her behest?
There would be far less regret had it been successful.
It was our only way to survive. You have to trust me.
I have no more trust to give you. Any of you.
Oh, so now she's just gonna walk away from it all. Have we? All right. So Illyria leaves the party.
With funding comes salvation.
Alright. And as we turn it in, Ven'ari says, "This is just like the Harbinger, to fulfill her oaths to the letter, but leave her allies devastated. If there was any other way to stop the All-Devouring from rising once more, with my Reshii ribbon, you are a step closer towards reaching Dimensius. But you will need at least twice as many to get a force large enough past his dread aura. Good luck, Balthalion. Watch the Harbinger's every move."
I must protect my investment.
All right, this has got to be the last one. This has got to be the last one. All right, and Ven'ari's final, I think, quest for this part is my part of the deal. And she says, "The threat of the Shadow Guard to Eco Dome Primus is over. My Reshii ribbon is no longer needed to protect this asset. Take it. Use it wisely. Protect the greatest investment in all, our existence. Stay focused. The Harbinger has already driven off one member of your team. Once you get enough Reshii ribbons, you still need to fight Dimensius. Find allies who will stand with us, in addition to artifacts." So we're going to take Ven'ari's Reshii ribbon.
What is more? Take my Reshii ribbon. Defeat the All-Devouring.
Oh, but before I do, we have an additional conversation, or an additional bit of dialogue with Locus Walker. "Don't be fooled by Ven'ari's demeanor. She has the best interest of Koresh at her heart. She even swore an oath to restore Koresh, and there is nothing more binding in our society than an oath. We must play by her rules and earn her assistance. I promise it will be worth it."
Why did you tell her? This was a secret we said we would keep.
Illyria would have pieced it together eventually. She's dramatic, not stupid. Better to control when she has her little outburst.
I should have been the one to tell her. It was my burden to share.
Returning home has made you sentimental, sorcerer. When did you ever care about your legacy and friends? You walked a dark, lonely path to save us from the void. Your elf student will see the bigger picture in time. Stop wallowing. Go and defeat the Void Lord before he devours us all.
Oh, at least one of you lot has figured out their priorities.
Enough! Make sure he succeeds. I have been to the mall. I know what the Void fears.
I'm sure you do.
Then go. I have my investment to protect.
Alright, so be it. Alright, I have the ribbon.
I swore an oath to restore
Alright.
my world.
You have my ribbon. Go, track down the rest. Have Locus Walker contact the other members of the Revel. Ask the Harbinger if she knows any ancient horrors that have acquired one. Remember Rule 12. It's who you know. That's from the old, I believe that's probably from the old Ven'ari quest line in the Maw in the Shadowlands expansion. Alright, I think this will do it.
Our work
And it does.
has begun.
Void Alliance. Alright, that concludes this chapter. At long last, we are done. Thank you for sticking out with me on that particular chapter, guys. So, alright, so there we go. We have some sad news in the past. It seems like that Koresh was destroyed on purpose in order to destroy Dimensius. So Locus Walker and the Ravel sacrificed to their own people at the just so the rest of existence could continue to be. So yeah, that's one of those. It's one of those dark philosophical questions. How many, how many would you be comfortable killing to save all of humanity? Kill one person to save all of humanity? Sure. Kill 100,000 people to save all of humanity? Now we're pushing it, so this is one of those things. And Locus Walker decided to do that. Alright, so that does it, guys. As always, like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Always trying to get the channel growing a little bit more. Feel free to leave comments in these videos as well. I'll get to them if you have questions or you have suggestions. I'd like to be able to hear from some of you guys that are actually watching these videos. So, thank you all very much. When we come back on our next video, I think we'll do a side quest just to break things up a little bit. There's a couple of side quests that are here in the Eco Dome, and we'll see about maybe knocking one or two of those out before we continue on with our main quest line again. So, thank you very much, guys. And we'll see you on the next one. Ta-ta for now.